Good afternoon. Hi, Josh.
Happy Sweet Elite Day.
Happy Sweet Elite Day, week, month. We are going to be living the Sweet Elite.
Oh, I think your AirPods just went off, Sid. I can't hear you. Technical difficulty? Can you hear me? Technical difficulty. Are you there? I think Sid's having some. There we go. Yep, we got you now.
Well, the funny thing is my headphones just turned off. So now it's actually using my phone's microphone, but I'm going to try to fix this while we chat. So sorry, guys. I don't know what just happened. I had everything working all normal and then my headphones just turned off.
I wasn't sure if it was you or if it was me. So I kind of.
No, it was definitely a me issue. I'm not sure why my headphones just decided to. Do I sound okay if I just keep it on my phone? Okay,
yeah, you sound
my
good.
headphones. Yeah, my headphones are not cooperating, so we'll just use the phone. I'll just like prop it up here. There. Oh, here we go. Oh, you gotta love technology. How are you, Josh? Oh,
I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. Just, dealing with technology, but as long as you guys can hear me, then that's all that matters. I can hear you guys just fine.
That's the beauty of a live show is we have some technical difficulties every now and then.
Yep. Luckily, there's multiple microphones, so it's using my phone. So I do love that all this stuff works together, but I should probably get like a regular microphone because my AirPods don't like to stay connected to my MacBooks for some reason. Anyway, so yes, back to Happy Sweet Elite Month Day, all the things Sweet Elite. We're so excited, so excited. So let's recap. So on Friday, we finally went live with the Sweet Elite.
Yep, it hit stores and online retailers, and it's flying off the shelf.
Yeah. I heard you had a big weekend in your shop. You had a training class immediately following, right? And they got to use it all. And I don't know why I get so excited about that. Like I know one of our and Steve Pearson, hopefully he tunes in, but he was the very first person to actually get Sweet Elite. And, so he got his box first and he checked in with me and I was like, oh my gosh, you're literally the first person to actually have Sweet Elite. And so I think that's super cool that like your training this weekend was actually the very first training to actually use Sweet Elite, which is so cool. Everyone's
rave reviews. Everybody loved it.
That's so awesome. So cool. So did you get to use all 4 in your training?
We didn't use the ceramic detailer just because we were doing a coding training, but other than that, we used everything.
Sure. Do you see Archie thinking about attacking the 3D printer? Well, so cool. So yeah, the launch went great. We got to release all of the I hope everyone likes these. I know I always love them. The manufacturing videos of like the fill lines and stuff is so fun. So we got to kind of watch that happen, that process of, the pints being filled and, the boxes being shipped out to our, friends of Car Candy and stuff, Cam's crew, as we call them, which was so cool. Super, super fun. So, and then, it came out on Friday. And I think it's fair to say, I think we can say it publicly, that we actually completely sold out of our first batch on launch day. So that was we're really excited about it. Don't worry if you didn't get any. So when we say sell out, that means the distributors and everything sold out. We still have some on our website and obviously our distributors still have it. So it's not like it's sold out and you can't get it anywhere. It's just Car Candy, like warehouse sold out.
Yep. Our stock ran out.
Yeah. So they are actively making more, which is great.
Megan brought in a crew on Saturday to brew some more Sweet Elite.
Yes, which is so exciting. I kind of wish I could be there while they were doing it.
I know.
I think that would be super fun. Super, super fun. So let's see. So if you are in the comments, we do have several people here. Oh yeah, they're just going to go through that. They couldn't hear me. My cat is like on a tear right now. So Adrian from I Am Detailed AF said, I get the same amount of sound as I have hair for Sydney. Okay, so what I want to know, if you guys are in the comments and you're here with us, let us know. And there's several of you here. I can see you. Let us know if you've gotten to try it yet, what your favorite product is so far, any of the good stuff. We want to hear all the good stuff about Sweet Elite. But before we start getting to that, hi, CME, let's talk about our favorite products. So of the four, Josh, what is the one that you just adore?
Well, I mean, I'm letting you have mine, but
we did have to fight before.
I mean, they're all awesome.
Yeah.
I think the one probably that I like the most, besides the one you're going to pick, is the interior cleaner.
Yeah.
Yep. It's such a pleasant use. I mean, it's awesome. It smells great. It cleans great. It foams great. No residue.
Yep. So good. So good. And I think what I've noticed is interesting is, when we're going through the development phase and the testing phase, you kind of have a little bit different hat on, right? And so now that it's out and everything is done, I've been able to, of the product that I have, I've been able to kind of take a step back and just generally use it in my shop, like as a real detailer, not really judging anything and just like using it and seeing what I think. And so obviously my favorite, I love them all, but my favorite has got to be the wheel and tire cleaner. And I know this is yours too. But I think the thing about this is there is a million wheel and tire cleaners out there. Wheel and tire cleaners are probably one of the most argued upon, hardest thing to, my cat is right in front of my camera. I can't believe you can't see him. It's one of the hardest things it's one of the things that is the most polarizing in the industry. People argue over it. They, claim something so good or so bad. I have used almost every wheel and tire cleaner on the face of the planet. There's ones that have acid in them. There's ones that have iron removing components in it. And so this one is a non-acid, high foaming. It does not have an iron remover component to it. It's probably, and I don't like to say anything's the best. I really don't, but I would put money on that it is the best smelling wheel and tire cleaner on the market.
Oh, absolutely.
I would put money on that. But it works so good. Without all that extra cleaning in it. Like I have seen this clean wheels 85% of what an acid does. On like really, really dirty wheels during the testing phase. I saw it clean some really, really crazy stuff. But it's just so nice to use. It really really high foam. It, like I said, it smells amazing, but it cleans and rinses so, so well. So the wheel and tire cleaner, I'm very, very obsessed with. I can't wait to have literally a 5-gallon pail of it. But like you said too, they're all great. I got to use we didn't have huge amounts of the interior cleaner for the testing phase. And quite honestly, that's because Duffy near nailed it. Try number one, so we didn't get multiple renditions of it. We got about 3. And so I used it today. I had a Denali Suburban, whatever, 3-row SUV, and got to use it solely throughout the whole vehicle. And like you said, just no residue left behind, just clean. So it's just so easy. So easy. The rinseless wash, so good.
Yeah.
So it smells so great. And the ceramic detailer is very, very good. And I think what I want to mention about ceramic detailer is I haven't had hours and hours on it like I have the other products. I know that it's very good. There just wasn't really a lot of question to it. And so it's very, very good. But what I do love is a lot of our CAMS crew, that was their favorite product.
Yeah.
And you know what? love to hear this because I haven't, like I just use it and I go, yeah, this is great. And I just didn't really think about it. But what I love is that I've had a lot of people send me a message and go, oh, the ceramic detailer is my favorite. And I'm like, I'd love to hear that. Like, that's so cool. So yeah, they're all great. But if we have to pick a favorite this week, I'm going to pick the wheel and tire cleaner.
It's hard not to pick it. I mean, it's just,
yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, and then you guys. So Joey, who's saying hello, friends, right now, a couple weeks ago when Joey and Alex were in Boise, we had this much left of both testing products with the scent in it, and so we got to use the rinseless wash and the wheel and tire cleaner on the same car. Which honestly, in testing, we didn't normally do that, and so we got to use it on the same car. And the aroma that came from the two put together, you got to experience this weekend in your training.
It's amazing.
It's pretty wild. It's honestly, it smells so good. All right, Sarah Riles.
Yeah.
So she was one of the winners. So from our last podcast 2 weeks ago, we did a contest over in our Cam's Corner, which is our Facebook support group. And we had, probably almost 10 people submit answers. And it was kind of a challenge. You had to go back and listen to all the old podcasts. So I was pleased with how many people entered. And so 2 people won. Sarah was one of them. And so she said she got her package in and can't wait to try it this weekend. I'm so excited for you to try it. Sarah, let us know what you think of the bottles, though, and the labels. I'm interested to hear this. So caller 317 says, it smells so good. I got to figure out my, this bar is like over the, I have this weird bar on my computer that's over my, is it yours the same? Yeah, I can't comment. Anyway, it says it smells so good. Chad used it last weekend to clean out vehicles. That is so awesome. I'm obsessed with all of them. All right. I am detailed AF. Adrian JB is a friend. So hello, JB. Hello, JB. I should mention too that Joey and Alex had us on their Detail Grind podcast on Friday, and to kind of help with the kickoff of Sweet Elite. And it was great. We had really great questions. Definitely want to plug their podcast. If you missed it, you can go back on YouTube under Detail Grind podcast, and you can catch that episode from launch day, which was great that they had us on. So that was really, really nice.
And give them a follow. That's a great podcast.
Yeah. Very, very good. All right. And then Joey said, I mopped my garage floor with the rinseless wash yesterday, and it smells so good in there. I think that's what I love is it hangs around for a little bit, which is really nice. Really nice. All right. Zero Day Detail says, hey, from sunny South Carolina. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks.
I was just in Georgia last weekend, which is close to South Carolina, and it was very sunny, very hot, and very nice. Very nice. All right, Dynamic Duo Detailing. I love these names. He says, hello.
Hello.
Hopefully we did what you were hoping we would. Too funny. Chad Emerson says, liking the ceramic detailer. I mean, they all work really great. Yes, yeah. I do love that. I do love that the ceramic detailer is standing out for people. It's really great. And I think I said this on the Detail Grind podcast too, but I think what I love is, we have a lot of really close friends in the industry, and, some of them got it ahead of the release. And I think my favorite thing is like our friends will tell us like it is. Like it's not like, we're paying people to be our friends. Like they will say what they think. And I think what I love is I received several messages, like really heartfelt, like, hey, this stuff is really good.
Yep.
Like I'm not just saying I like it because it's you, like really heartfelt, like I love this stuff. And so that was very, very cool.
Yeah. It almost kind of like feeling of taking your kid to school for the first day.
Yeah, totally. I wish this bar wasn't over my thing. Okay, so 0 Day Detail says, not gonna lie, Sweet Elite Tire and Wheel Cleaner is a straight banger. I used it on a car that just came back from a several 100-mile road trip, and it smells like heaven and cleans like hell. I love that.
That's a good tagline.
Write that down for a t-shirt.
I know.
I love that. That's awesome. That's
Coming
awesome.
soon.
Yeah. So one thing that I thought was funny, I didn't put like a controversial topic on this week because obviously we knew we would be talking about Sweet Elite, but I'm just going to off the cusp, like throw it out there because this made me laugh yesterday. And I thought, you know how sometimes like things become taboo and like our kids will tell us, I'm sure Josh, your kids do this where they go like, don't do that. Like that is like, don't do that anymore. Like that's not cool. Right. Well, my thing is to everybody out there and anybody who's listening, don't say wash a dirty car. Like that is so taboo. I see this across everyone's channels on every platform. They go, now try it on a dirty car. And it's like, you guys, these cars are dirty.
Yeah.
Like we're not stupid. And like this is not just car candy. This is across every platform. This is detail industry stuff right now. Don't comment, try it on a dirty wheel. I promise you, I have done, I don't even know how many hundreds, maybe thousands of videos at this point. I've never cleaned a clean car in a video. And we get these comments, but what happens is when you're filming, the car does not look dirty. Like you can be working on the dirtiest car and it does not look dirty. So when I did the video of the wheel and tire cleaner, somebody said, now try it on a dirty wheel. And I was just like, don't say that. Like literally the wheel and tire that was in that video yesterday, it was on a Ford Raptor, had not been washed or cleaned in 6 months. Like there was physically brown caking on the tires. And like the video is just never going to pick that up.
Yeah.
In like a short form. And so anyway, I promise you every video that's made, we're using dirty cars and dirty wheels. It just doesn't look like it. So, anyway.
Well, the rinseless video that's coming out, the car looked clean.
Dirty.
It looked clean until you started cleaning it, and it's like, okay, it was dirty.
Yes. Actually, and you know what? I cannot wait for that video to come out. I think it's coming out tomorrow, but I can't wait for that video to come out because even I was like, ooh, a white car, right when the video started, and then I saw the sponge hit it, and I went, oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm so excited for that one to come out. That's so great. That's so great. Did you write that down before I take this comment off? That's so good.
I'm going to do that right now.
Smells like heaven, cleans like hell. I love it. All right, Joey. For his favorite, he is torn between the wheel and tire and the rinseless. Can't wait to do more testing of everything. I love how they are such a combo, like peanut butter and jelly. They go together so good. So good. I'm so
we
excited.
Actually, the car we did Saturday for the training, we did a rinseless on, and I didn't break out the power washer or running water for anything. So we did the wheels and tires, and then we washed the car, then did the wheels and tires, and then used our rinseless water to wash the wheels and tires, and it was perfect.
Cool.
Perfect.
So
and it smelled.
Yeah, it smells amazing. All right, Bob Cox says, hello from the middle of nowhere in Iowa. I love the rinseless wash. Love it.
You're not in the middle of nowhere, Bob. You're like 5 miles down the road.
So he's saying you're in the middle of nowhere too. That's so funny. So Bob, tell us about what your favorite part of the rinseless wash is. Do you like the fact that it's a hybrid? Like, did you detect that? Did you notice that something was different? And what do you think of the smell? What I think is funny is a lot of people say it smells very like musky cologne-y, which is interesting because I only smell, and maybe it's because I smelled real hibiscus in life.
Yeah.
So it takes me straight there. So the scent in the rinseless is called rainforest hibiscus. I don't smell musky at all. I smell the flower, but I think it's because I've smelled the flower in real life. Yeah. So it like takes me back right to that flower. So that could be. All right, Clint James joining us here from My Detail Supply in Nixa. My favorite was the wheel cleaner. I've never used a wheel cleaner that works and smells that good.
Yeah.
Very much. I don't know how Duffy pulled it off and had the scent like that in a wheel cleaner. And then the wheel cleaner is just bonkers how good it works. And I think what I love about it is I don't mind the iron remover ones, but they tend to typically not smell great.
Mhm.
And sometimes I think they're a little bit, more aggressive than what you really need.
Yeah.
So I love it. So, so good. So since we're on Clint's comment, let's take the opportunity to plug. You will be going to Clint's place, My Detail Supply. What day?
May 8th.
May 8th.
Yeah, May 8th.
Nice. And
We're
are
doing
you
paint correction ceramic coating training?
okay?
I believe it's from 9 to 5. You can go to My Detail Supplies Facebook page and see all the info and get signed up.
Yes, very cool. And then also worth noting, My Detail Supply is one of our online retailers.
Yeah.
So we get a ton of messages every day. Where can I buy this online? We have a lot of them. We don't know exactly until they let us know who all has stocked it yet. So My Detail Supply was on it, had it his website and everything. So if you are Midwest to East Coast, feel free to go to mydetailsupply.com and pick up Sweet Elite there. And then on the West Coast, we do have Super Detail that has it in stock and preloaded. And I'm sure there's more out there. Those are just the two that we know of right now. All right. Travis Aldridge says, is the wheel cleaner high pH or neutral?
It is a higher pH wheel cleaner.
And it's going to work so good. So
Yeah.
good. So good. All right. Bucky VW here. Happy to be here. Thanks again for Friday, guys. Well, thanks for having us. And then Bucky, Alex Dewar, also released a video this weekend on car candy that is absolutely worth the watch over on his YouTube channel, just under Alex Dewar. And he washed a rental car using all car candy stuff. So that was exciting. Not Sweet Elite car candy, but if you did not watch that video, you have to go watch it, because I think this one is a major, crazy for the bug remover. Did you catch that video by chance, Josh?
I didn't.
You got to go see it. So they drove all the way from Sacramento, California to Boise, pull up, front of the white Camry coated in bugs. I'm talking bug gut everywhere. And they sprayed it down with the bug remover, I think at 4-to-1. And then they literally in the video, they're like, we're going to try no agitation and just use the pressure washer. 92% of the bugs came off and just flew off. It was really, really good demonstration. The bug remover was outstanding.
I get asked quite a bit how good our bug remover is. And my response is always, well, car candy's from Florida. And if you've seen the size of bugs in Florida, it's got to be really good.
Yeah. Yep. Totally. Yeah. The bug remover, very, very good. All right. Travis also asks, how does the wheel cleaner compare to Chocolate Thunder? So it cleans really, really well, I think, but there's a lot of big differences. So one, it foams crazy, whereas Chocolate Thunder, when used by itself, doesn't foam all that great with agitation. Chocolate Thunder, you can make it foam through a foam cannon, but honestly, once you start to agitate it, it dies down. Yep. It cleans. That's a tough one to say if it cleans better or worse. I think it's just your preference. They both are so good that I don't know that you can really measure that. But then also it's ready to use, whereas Chocolate Thunder has to be diluted. So they are quite different, but both are really great wheel cleaners. So I think the difference is obviously going back to what Sweet Elite was for. It was built to be a retail ready to use line. So this is meant, so obviously the Sweet Elite one, you would not dilute unless you were putting in an IK foamer or something like that. So they're built different because Chocolate Thunder is meant to be diluted. So it's going to be a heavier consumption product. It's probably the best way I can put it.
Pretty much perfect.
Yeah, it's built different, but both really good.
One of the big things is the scenario. My shop, we're a pretty high production shop, so we're obviously going to use Chocolate Thunder way more than we will, the Sweet Elite. Yeah. But me personally, when I'm cleaning the car, I'm going to probably use the Sweet Elite.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Brandon Kurth says, good afternoon, all. I'm looking forward to trying the Sweet Elite lineup. Well, make sure you let us know what you think. We are super excited about it. And so far, everyone's loving it. So let us know what you think. We can't wait for everybody to get it in. All right, Clint back with the labeling is on point. Thank you. That was another funny discussion. We could probably go off with things in the detailing industry, but that was another point that was made on Friday. Was somebody thought that the labels were not well thought out and that were made by AI, but I cannot tell you it's totally to the contrary. There was so much that was put behind those labels: thought, care, love, heart, soul, all of it. I mean, literally months on just the labels. And so Josh and I are both very proud of the labels and how they turned out. It was definitely a vision that is like living now, which is pretty crazy, pretty crazy. So thank you for saying that. And then credit to Josh for the amazing instructions on the back. That was something that both of us really wanted, really clear instructions, but he wrote them all. Because I tend to be like, a little dash of this, a little dash of that. Joey says, appreciate the love for the Detail Grind podcast. Definitely. All right, Sarah. The labels look so fancy. I haven't spelled the chemicals yet, which is a surprise because that's the first thing I do, but I love seeing cam on the label too. Very cool. So yes, there is a tiny hidden cam on the back of the label, which is super fun.
Isn't that crazy? It's like the first thing everybody does is just smell the product.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. It's like, probably shouldn't, but it's the first thing I do.
Yeah, totally. And what's funny too is we smell it out of the bottle and then we make our assumptions by that, even though once you use it, it's going to actually be totally different. I always thought that was funny too. Bob Rasman here with us today. Thanks for joining us, Bob. That's awesome. All right, Bob Cox. On a motorcycle, rinseless was extremely slick and it smelled Love it.
Bob just texted me and said him and Kim are on a motorcycle driving through Iowa listening to us.
Oh, nice. That's so cool. Well, that's awesome. It is extremely slick. I think that's what I love about it the most is just the slickness and the drying. And I love that. I love it. Megan coming in with if now we can work on a good smelling iron remover.
Amen.
True. Isn't that the truth? If we could, my cat's about to stop my 3D print. Don't do that. So absolutely. So that I think is like, we're like the open book of honesty, right? I will say the iron remover smells very, very bad. Works very, very good.
It works amazing.
Smells very, very bad. So definitely that is on our list to try to figure out the hack with making a either non-smelling or a good smelling iron remover. So we're on it. Josh says fire. Thank you. Hopefully he means Sweet Elite and everything we're doing is fire. That's what we're going with. All right. David says, hi, all Hydra Detailing.
Hi, David.
Thanks for joining us. All right. Let's see. Real Eric Tumlison. I can't wait to get some rinseless and try it. I'm mobile in Phoenix, so rinseless is a lifesaver. 120-degree days are coming soon. Oh my gosh, you have to get your hands on some.
Yeah.
So good. Do we know if the Bays Mesa got Sweet Elite in?
I don't think he's ordered it yet, but it was on his list.
Okay. So Eric.
Coming soon.
So check with the Bays Mesa. Check with him and see if he knows when it's coming in. And if not, you can absolutely get some at some of our online retailers right away.
Yeah, Super Details just down the street from you in San Diego. So
yeah. All right. David wants to know, oh my God, my cat is like being so naughty. He's being so naughty. Archie.
Hi, Archie.
Any news yet about the collab with Europe distribution?
We are working on it. Coming soon.
Very cool. All right. How do you say that?
I'm not sure, and I don't want to try.
Fuqua Mobile Detailing. The smell is better. They both work great. Oh, I remember he was the one that asked about Chocolate Thunder. So the smell is definitely better on the Sweet Elite, but yes, they both work great. All right, look who we have here, Keith Duplessis. The
Hello.
bug remover is legit. Also, hi, Sydney and Josh. Can we talk about how good the pressure washer line is? And can we get the pavement concrete cleaner? I am a fan.
Yes.
So we did get a text from Keith DePlessis this weekend.
Yep. The pressure wash line is really good stuff.
Really
I've got quite a few people that come in and buy it from my store.
Yeah. Yeah. It is really, really good. I am really pushing for that concrete cleaner. That was the first thing I asked for. I would love that because working out of my home, my driveway looks like a nightmare. So
I could be wrong, but if my memory serves me correct, I think they were working on one. I think.
Yep. All right, David, will the products be able to be can the products be able to be bought as a concentrate? So from Sweet Elite, no. So that was why we made Sweet Elite, because we have so many products that are, concentrates and are able to be diluted. And so Sweet Elite was meant to be that retail ready to use line. Now, obviously, the rinseless wash has to be diluted, right? It has to be diluted. So that is a concentrate. That would be the same no matter what line it was in. As far as the wheel and tire cleaner, that's why we made it this way. Everybody wanted a ready to use one. So obviously, if you're looking for something that can be diluted, you can try obviously Chocolate Thunder or Birth or something like that from our, regular concentrated line. But we were trying to add that ready to use line because we have so much that needs to be diluted. And we really needed to tap into the market of, enthusiasts, DIYers, something for our customers to get them to take care of their own vehicles. And then also for when, detailers, Josh and I working in our own shops, feel like being a little bit pampered, we grab the Sweet Elite. So very cool. All right, Clint James, our Facebook giveaway this week is the Sweet Elite lineup. People can make a guess and post to win. We will ship for free. Go to our page to see the details. I think you have to guess how many pieces of candy are in the jar. So definitely go do that. That looks super fun. All right, Mike Rhines. Hello, familia. Hi, Mike. Thanks for joining.
Michael.
Says hi to Mike. Mike says hi back. Lando. Aloha from IREP, Hawaii. Not sure when we'll get our hands on the Sweet Elite line because we're just so busy with the car candy line as it is.
It's a good problem.
Yes, and they are killing it for car candy over in Hawaii. I saw that they're opening a new store. They've already got it stocking. They are doing amazing things with car candy over in Hawaii. All right, 0DD. Why can't I say this? Day detail. I used rinseless wash on the same road trip car mentioned earlier. The car was way dirtier than I would normally use for rinseless wash, and the results were bonkers. 95% of the Florida bugs were gone after the rinseless before contact.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I love that. I totally love that. Super, super cool. Okay, so you should tell us how to say this name because I know that I'm saying it wrong, but I think it's Fuqua? Mobile detailing.
I think he's down by Clint, so maybe I'll see him in a couple of weeks and get the correct.
Okay, because I know I'm probably saying it wrong, and that makes me feel terrible. I was very impressed with the ceramic detailer, even though I didn't follow directions, and it worked crazy good. Love it. And I actually love that you say that because we did try to do the directions, but also make the product so that if somebody didn't read the directions, they were pretty straightforward and they worked. So I love that because yes, they have directions, but they're also the types of products that you don't really need them. Dr. K Dragon 525 says, good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
0 Day Detail. I'm looking forward to see my non-trademark slogan on a Sweet Elite t-shirt. Cleans like hell. I literally love that. And in case you don't know, Josh is like the king of making slogan t-shirts.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yes. Anthony Carrera. Hey, bud. How are you?
What's up, Anthony?
Thanks for joining us.
We miss you, buddy.
Anthony actually got to try the Sweet Elite line a couple months ago, and he told us things that we didn't know. Off-label uses.
Yeah, he's the one that told us you could use the interior cleaner on the windows and it wouldn't streak them.
Yeah, which was so cool. Super cool. All right, Dr. K Dragon. I'm probably saying that one wrong too. The wheel and tire smells great. It really foamed up well and worked great. The rinseless was good too. Need to keep on testing. Okay, so on the rinseless, I want to make sure, because I did have a couple people text me, and we said it on the detail grind, but we haven't said it here, is that the 1/2 ounce to a gallon is the dilution, which is 256 to 1, but the cap on the pint is only a little bit over 1/4 of an ounce. So you either want to use a measuring, like a little cup, or I still use the cap. I just do 2 caps per gallon. So make sure you're using enough product, because those caps are not a 1/2 gallon. So if you didn't measure correctly, do, and then you will absolutely love it. All right, Travis Aldridge says, Josh, you said you'd be in Nixa on the 8th, and they show the 9th on their Facebook page.
Yep, they're right. It's
probably
Saturday.
The 9th. Yeah, Josh is probably leaving on the 8th to get ready, and we get those dates stuck in our head, right? All right, Keith DePlessis says, hi, Archie. Luckily, the little terror has left the building. All right. I wonder if it's Dark Dragon or
Dark Dragon.
Dark Dragon 525. I've made a few shorts. Well, we can't wait to see them. Make sure you tag us, because we love to reshare everybody's stuff. Interior cleaner worked well. Yes. Anthony back with hi, Sid and Josh. We miss you. Hope all is well. All right, Dark Dragon 525. The only question I had was the ceramic detailer. It left a little bit of hazing on the glass and on some paint. Maybe too much product. Possibly. What I did notice is, yes, it doesn't need a whole lot. I haven't specifically tried it on glass yet, just because I do feel like it is a pretty heavy product for glass. So if you are going to use it on glass, make sure your glass is cool. And then I would always have that towel for wipe off, especially on glass. You're probably not going to get away with a single wipe. And that is just because it does have enough ceramic in it to be called a ceramic detailer. So it's going to have a little bit more than maybe some of the other products that you're used to. So make sure you either do a towel flip or have a second towel for sure.
Yep, I like so the Korean twist towels from Auto Fiber work really well with it.
Yeah, I always use a twist loop. But yeah, try a second towel or one less spray. It's definitely not one that you want to spray too much. For sure. All right, Chris Kemp. Josh, is it done snowing in Iowa yet? I need to put my snowmobiles away. Serious question. And how's the window ceramic?
So the glass coating, I really like. It's super easy to use. Got good longevity. Comes in a 50 ml bottle, so you get a bunch of windows out of it. Second part to that is, yes, it is done snowing here. It is not going to snow again, I promise.
That is good. We actually had snow here a week ago. I want to say it kind of snowed. Yeah, it was last Thursday, because remember Tristan's truck?
Yeah.
It was snowing. Yeah, so last Thursday it snowed here.
30 degrees here Saturday, and then today it's like 82.
Yeah. That's how it was here yesterday. We woke up and it was 40 degrees, and it was 79 by the end of yesterday. So crazy. So yes, you can put your snowmobiles away. Adrian with I am detailed AF. 0 candies in the jar because I ate them all. That's awesome. Adrian, if you're still here, let us know what your favorite product is so far. I know you've gotten to really dive deep into them. Okay, here we go. Fuquaway. Fuquaway. Okay, that's super helpful. Let us know if that's right. Fuquaway. That's totally different.
Or just give us your first name and we'll start calling you that.
Yeah. All right. So Adrian, I am detailed AF. The rinseless I used on home window cleaning. It cleans great. Scent is yummy. And I was impressed on how windows there was 0 streaks and cleaned all the film on the window without an issue. I actually can't wait to clean my windows after seeing his video. I was like, that's such a great idea. Such a great idea. I also cannot wait. I'm out of the one that's scented. So my only bottles right now don't have scent. I'm waiting for my package to come in the mail, which I'm so excited. But I can't wait to make a countertop cleaner, because it's just, I know it's just gonna make my house smell amazing. So I cannot wait for that. So if you guys haven't done that yet, you can make just a general surface cleaner. I'll use it on my counters, my windows, everything. And I can't wait to use it on that stuff. Anthony Carrera, I'm alive. Well, good to see you here. We appreciate you being here. Jeff Cox. Hey, guys.
Hello, Jeff.
I feel like, did Jeff use it? Jeff, did you use Sweet Elite this weekend? I feel like I remember seeing you using something this weekend. Or no, I think Jeff used the coating. That's what I'm thinking. He used the coating. Yeah, awesome. All right, Adrian with Detailed AF. Oh, it keeps going away. I 6-1 rinseless for Windows with Fantic, and it killed it. So the Fantic was his like battery powered sprayer. So he sprayed Windows and then used like a pole thing to scrub them and then cleaned them. So cool. All right. Fuquay.
There we go.
Fuquay. That's helpful. That's awesome. I love it. All right, Anthony here with take a damp, wet towel to level if that happens again with the ceramic detailer. So yeah, so if you use too much, you can take a damp towel, but I would try a few less sprays. And so again, in the sense of being totally honest, Josh and I come from using a lot of bead maker. Bead maker you use a lot, and this ceramic detailer you do not need to use as many sprays. It will kind of nip at you if you try to use too many sprays. All right, Kyle Clark checking in. Hey, Kyle. Sydney, what is the name of your citrus towel cleaner? Oh my goodness. So it's called Citrus Suds, and I am obsessed with it. I obviously, I don't know if it's because I'm a girl. I love laundry soap. I really do. And I, previously I thought there was only one standout, like shining star as far as when it came to microfiber towels. And the Citrus Suds, like, there's not too many things that I'm like honestly blown away at. But I have like this really quick story about Citrus Suds. So the first time I used it, you get used to cleaning your own stuff, right? So I do a load of towels every single week. So I know exactly what they look like when they come out of the washer. I know exactly what they look like and feel like when they come out of the dryer. They're my towels. So I did this first load with Citrus Suds. And right when I opened the lid of the washer, I was like, those towels look different. They look cleaner. Put them in the dryer, went to fold them. I'm like, these are different. They're cleaner. Then Delaney, so one of our friends of the show and friends of ours, Ryan Weiss, had sent me these Carbon Collective teal towels. So anytime he finds teal towels, he'll send me a couple because he knows how much of a teal fan I am. So these Carbon Collective towels, which I'm sure were crazy expensive, sends these towels to me, and Delaney grabs one and wipes down a wheel with it, a wheel that she didn't even clean very good. So this brand new teal towel now has like dark black all over it. And I literally was like, I could actually kill her, but she's an adult. I'll go to jail. She'll So I was devastated. So what I did was I filled up a bowl with hot water, added like 2 ounces of the Citrus Suds, soaked the towel overnight in the bowl, washed it the next day. 100% of the stains gone. 100%.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. It was crazy. So yeah, I'm super obsessed with the Citrus Suds. I love it. All right, Anthony Carrera. I have 4 years on windshield with the glass. Wow.
That's pretty impressive.
That's cool. I need to try that. I've got it. I just haven't tried it yet. I need to try it. Fuqua. Exactly. Perfect. Love it. I'll remember that. All right, next level detailing. You can only promise that in August.
I think he's talking about no more snow in Iowa.
More snow. Yes, I can't make that promise in Idaho until after May. All right, I used rinseless to mop. Now my wife approves the detail spending. Yes. It's got to be just so great. And I have a Roomba, so I can't wait to put it in the Roomba as like the mop soap. So excited about I'm so excited about all the rinseless stuff. So great. And the smell hangs around. I think that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Is the smell lingers almost like it's so great. All right. So Fuqua, names, Josh, that should be easy to remember.
Can remember that one.
Perfect. I can remember that. All right, Jeff. back with premier coating, 4 cars, and an Indian motorcycle. That's amazing.
Nice.
Love it. Love it. My detail supply. I love that Clint's running 2 channels. We put Elite on our TikTok shop. We just need more action shots. Love all 4 products. So that is awesome, Clint. So answer me this. Can people attach, like, can creators on TikTok attach to those products now through your TikTok shop? Like, I'm just starting to learn. So would love to know that, because I'm sure we have some creators in here that can they put that in their product showcase on TikTok if they do videos about products. I would love to know that. That is so awesome.
And let me know what action shot you need, Clint.
Yeah, we've got action shots coming for days. You guys are going to get tired of our action shots. Gary Riggs says, what's up, SBG? You know, just living the dream over here. We got some sunshine and life is good. Next level detailing. No snow in Iowa, that is. Yeah, by August. Yep. Gary Riggs says, yo, Alex. 0D detail. Oh my goodness. If I focus on this and I still can't say it right. 0-day detail. You had need to spill on the detail grind in relation to drop. Is there any additional info you can give on the next product release? Well, gosh, I forget exactly how far we went with what we teased.
I mean, we teased a couple that we're currently working on.
Yeah. I think it's fair to say that obviously I think we have a list of 12. So 4 of them are out. The next drop will be 2 because we don't want to give anybody back at the office a heart attack. We're going to try to stick to 2. And so I think it's probably obvious what the next 2 necessary products are, which is a traditional soap that could be used in a foam can and some type of dressing. So I'm going to be doing, yep, that's all you get. And I'm going to be doing some testing tonight, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So I love this. So Adrienne is one of those that thinks the rinseless smell is like a cologne. I don't smell that. I just smell the hibiscus. But whatever it is, it smells good. Amazing. Whatever it is, it smells amazing. Ed Ornelia says, who makes citrus suds? I think he means citrus suds. Car Candy. It's the Car Candy microfiber towel cleaner. Absolutely amazing. Can't stress it enough. So good. So good. All right. Ron Ayat. Hey, Ron. How are you? Says, hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Ed, I knew you meant citrus suds. So yes, citrus suds is made by Car Candy. Absolutely amazing. Next level. Thank you both for what you do. Love these podcasts. Well, thank you. We are glad you guys are here, and we love doing them. We love helping out, chatting with you guys. It's awesome. Right. My detail supply. Absolutely. Affiliates, welcome. TikTok wants at least 5 pictures, and we only have 1 right now. Okay. Very good.
Gotcha.
We're on it with you. However we can help, but I love that. And I think it's fair to say Josh and I are working on an affiliate program this week, which we will be utilizing a few of our distributors for that. So stay tuned for that, because I know that is something we've been getting asked left and right. If we have an affiliate program, and you know what, we are all about people wanting to, help move the Car Candy, group and move it all along. Like, we're all about having friends help us. So we are absolutely working on that this week. So no later than the next podcast, we will definitely have answers on the affiliate program. All right, Gary Riggs, your highlighting of the product and what I saw from SEMA coverage certainly has me interested in trying some Car Candy products. Love it. Absolutely try it. So the Sweet Elite is definitely like a gateway drug into the Car Candy, Gary. But I would also, like we just mentioned, the citrus suds, love it. So good. Some of the other notables would be that if you want a couple to try first, definitely Chocolate Thunder. I love the Eradicator. It's awesome.
Hydro-X.
Hydro-X. Oh my gosh, I use Hydro-X so much. Love it. Love it. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones to try. And I know Josh has kind of become a fan of Interior Magic. even though we have the interior cleaner that's ready to use in the Sweet Elite line. But the Interior Magic lately has been making some noise as well, as far as like a dilutable interior cleaner. Ed says, oh, Ed Marchese, this one must be for you, Josh. Where's my order?
It's shipping today, buddy. It's shipping today. So Ed's with Crystal Bright up in British Columbia, Canada, and they are one of our newest distributors.
Yeah.
So hopefully by early next week, he'll have Sweet Elite and Car Candy in hand.
Yeah. Yep. So we do have some international retailers that, will always get stuff a little bit later than the rest of us. So that is definitely on its way. I know we've got lots of orders on their way. But we've had a lot land. I know we got to see a fun video of it landing at your shop, which was super cool.
Yep.
I can't even imagine what that must have felt like to have the truck pull up.
It was pretty cool. It was like the day I've been waiting forever.
Yeah, I bet. It was really cool. It definitely hit in the feels for all of us. Even though I wasn't there, I got the long form of all the videos, and I thought that was so, so cool. All right, so we are, oh, look, he says he's so excited. So excited. We're all so excited. We're excited for you to get it, Ed. Very much so. So we are towards the end of the show. So let's go through a little bit, what's coming up for Car Candy. What can everybody look forward to? So training-wise, we have Mike Rhines and Megan are kind of doing a little tour around this week. So if you happen to follow any of those distributors down there, I'm sure they are all posting that both Mike and Megan are stopping by to see a lot of different locations. So there's a lot of great meet and greets going on. So definitely check those out. And then what's up next? We're
going to Clint on May 9th.
May 9th, you'll be in Nixa, Missouri.
Following weekend, we're doing a 2-day advanced paint correction and coating class at Rupes.
Yes.
I think there's still a couple spots left for that. So if anybody's interested, it's a super affordable class.
Yeah.
It's 2 days, $495.
In the BFA, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So those are the things coming up for May. I know we have tons of requests to go through. I know we're both going to be super busy throughout the summer. We'll definitely be around all over the place, and we're really excited about it. And so definitely stay tuned to our social media. As always, our link in our bio on our Instagram is a quick place to go to get to our website with all the trainings and different things that are coming up. If we're not the ones putting on the training, they're not on our website. So that's why you want to click the link in bio, is we try to attach any upcoming classes with registration through our link in the bio. So that is kind of where you can find everything that's coming up. And then, of course, always pay attention to our stories, which I can't stress this enough. We use our stories on Instagram all the time. And I've noticed through the views, you guys are starting to use them too for information. And I love that. So just make sure you watch our stories. We always post, kind of what we're doing, what we're up to. We post, on this podcast when it's coming up so that you can set a reminder and all that good stuff. So we definitely try to keep you up to date through our stories. And then also one last plug for our Cam's Corner, which is our product detailing support group on Facebook. That is definitely a place to go and get information, get questions, answers right away on products. And I know that a lot of you love to text Josh and I, and we do not mind that at all. We love to help. But the only reason that I will ask that, if you think about it, you can go to Cam's Corner, is the reason that is helpful is because you never know who's watching and may have the same question, and it allows us to reach more people and get that answer out there, to more people at once. Examples of that might be somebody might say, can you explain the difference between a polymer-based rinseless and the hybrid? And if we go there and we get to answer it, then everybody gets to read it and it reaches more people. So again, we don't mind if you text us or DM us, but Cam's Corner is a great place on Facebook that we really want to utilize a lot for that kind of thing. So definitely, if you're not part of that group already, join it. And the other reason you want to join it is because we will do private giveaways in that group like we did for Sweet Elite. We will have another one coming up here soon. It might even be that t-shirt that we talked about. And so we will usually run those through the group And so you also want to be part of that group and interactive so that you don't miss any of the giveaways, because who doesn't love free stuff?
Heck yeah.
So,
speaking of giveaways,
yes.
let's give away a couple hats this week. So we'll have some contest on the
So look at that hat. I saw that on a post today. I think it was actually Clint's post maybe that it was in his giveaway. That is such a cool hat. So we'll be doing a giveaway for this hat. Stay tuned to the group. We'll probably post that tonight. So stay tuned for that, and Josh will ship the winner that. Real quick before we sign off, we've got Adrian. If I sprayed myself with the rinseless, will I come out looking like Josh the goat? Try it, make a video, share it, and we'll let you know.
I want to see that video.
Yeah. And Keith Duplexi, Nixa, Missouri with Clint and Josh. I know you guys are going to have so much fun. I'm so sad that I'm not going to join you, but you guys are going to have an amazing time. Clint is awesome. My detail supply is awesome. So love it. Thank you, Clint, for being here. Thanks for being with us, Keith. We appreciate it. So we are going to wrap this up. And Eradicator. Adrian says, no, Eradicator, will you look like Josh? I thought you meant the rinse.
Yeah, maybe not spray yourself down with Eradicator.
Spray yourself with Eradicator. It cleaned the brown off my coffee towel. It's awesome. Yeah, so good. Love it. All right. Well, you guys have an awesome couple weeks. As always, we are always here. You can always reach us, but we thank everybody for joining us today. We had a great group, great questions. I hope you guys all love Sweet Elite as much as us. And until next time, Josh, any parting words?
Just get some Sweet Elite and have some fun.
Yeah. And be ready to let us know what you think next time we come back.
We want your feedback.
Yep.